afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am Jeffgrantmedia, and today I am joined with Miss Hazel Fantastic, and we have a box from Huckberry right here. Now, I have an idea of what's inside this box, but I'm not 100% sure because the disclaimer. Huckberry did send me this package for free after I sent them a copy of my review of their wax trucker jacket. They decided to reach out and wanted to do some partnership, so we did work together. They did send me the contents of this box for free, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Huckberry prior to publication. They will see this when you do. But what is inside this box, I am not 100% sure because they gave me some options and I said, here are some things I wouldn't mind taking a look at. Here are some colors, here are some sizes. Just surprised me. So there may be a bunch of stuff in this box because it's got some weight to it.
It's heavy. It's
kind of heavy, but I don't definitively know what is inside this box. So let's figure this mystery out together.
How can we open this? It's so big.
We do it by this.
Let me do it.
Go ahead, hit it, front tape. There you go. It's like an Amazon box. It's that paper tape, so.
I'm gonna help.
Okay, so first, Hazel, I need you to take out all that stuffing. Grab that. We got a pair of the Huckberry 365 pants in the slim.
That was cool.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got two pairs of jeans. We have the All-American and the Easy Stretch pants. So we have the American version and the Chinese-made version. And I told them I would like either or. And I said, you know, I don't want the American just because they're worth more money. I said I'd like the American because they have 95% cotton as opposed to 94% cotton. But I would take either or happily. And they just sent both. So that's awesome because I needed some more jeans.
Yes.
And we have our 10-year hoodie in black.
Whoa!
And the 10-year hoodie in rust. I said either of these colors would be cool. I don't mind which. They sent both. And then we have...
Mommy's here.
Mommy's here. We have the Rover Pants in a slim. So, we've got two pairs of pants. We have two pairs of jeans and two of the 10-year hoodie. So I don't even know what to say besides thank you, Huckberry. I did not expect this much stuff. I really thought I was gonna get like one hoodie, one pair of jeans, and then maybe both of the pants, because I said I was interested in both the Rover and the 365 pants, but they just sent me everything, so pretty stoked on that.
How did they show you everything?
They just, everything on the that I said, hey, I would be interested in some of this stuff, and they sent all of it. So let's do a quick breakdown of each of these items, and we'll tell you a little bit about the specs of each of them real quick right now. The 10-year hoodie is made by one of Huckberry's in-house brands, Flint and Tinder. I'm pretty happy with the Flint and Tinder products that I've had thus far. The rust is currently on sale for $115, and the black is currently full price at $128. Both have the same specs. They're made from cotton sourced from Mississippi, 23-ounce fleece sourced from South Carolina, reinforced seams that are made in Philadelphia. The zippers are machined in Georgia, and they are cut, sewn, and finished in Los Angeles, California. And both of them feature a 10-year guarantee. That means if this wears out in the next 10 years, they will fix or repair it for free. That is part of the built-in cost. Now, it is a little bit pricey, the rust being on sale for $115, the black being full price $128. Now, they are American-made garments, both materials and sewn in America, but it also carries a 10-year warranty where, you know, your zipper breaks, you send it back, they're either gonna fix it or replace it and just give you a brand new hoodie if they can't fix it. So that's pretty awesome. Warranties like that are actually pretty hard to come by. Most products, even larger brands, I've seen them just not honor warranties at all and just try to weasel their way out of it. So 10-year guarantee on the 10-year hoodie, pretty awesome. The Rover Pants, made by Proof, another in-house brand of Huckberry. This pair is the slim cut in a light olive finish. They come in at $118 USD. They are 73% cotton, 25% Reprieve True Temp 365 recycled polyester, and 2% Lycra. The Reprieve True Temp 365 is a moisture-wicking fabric that wicks 4 times faster than their competition. The Everyday Stretch Pants, also in a slim fit, is another offering from Flint and Tinder. This pair is in the Dark Wash Driftwood colorway. They come in at $98 USD. They are made in China from a 13.5-ounce denim that is 94% cotton, 4% polyester, and 2% elastic. The All-American Stretch is Flint and Tinder as well. These are the American-made version of the Everyday Stretch. This pair is in the Dark Vintage Overdye colorway. These come in at $158 USD. And again, these are American-made. They are cut, sewn, and finished in Los Angeles, California. These are 95% cotton, 4% polyester, and 1% spandex. The 365 pant, again in a slim fit, is also another Flint and Tinder brand, and this is in the Earth colorway. These come in at $98 USD and are made in Indonesia. They are made from 98% cotton, 2% spandex, and 98% of the water used in production is recycled and repurposed. So here we have the 10-year hoodie. Now this feels, honestly, a lot like the old vintage Carhartt 860s. I sold Carhartt for a lot of years, like I want to say 13 or 14 years, but the feeling of this 10-year has a more a rougher feel, if you will, to it. A more durable feel might be a better term for it. Okay, that zipper operates like butter. Now, the fleece on the inside, this is very, very soft. So this is fleece throughout the body, throughout the sleeves, and we have an inside pocket as well. Now this fleece feels really, really great. And the fleece, what did I say, is sourced from North Carolina. So again, all of the materials made in this, used in this, are made in America, and it's also cut and sewn in Los Angeles. But first impressions, this feels nice. Now it is also a fairly decent thickness. One of my pet peeves when I'm buying a hoodie is that they are like paper thin anymore. So you spend like 60 bucks on a hoodie and it's not doing anything besides looking good, if it even does that. Because most hoodies I notice anymore, they're junk. They're like paper thin. It's not gonna keep you warm. You agree, babe? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hazel agrees that most hoodies are paper thin and garbage, where this feels, it doesn't feel super heavy.
Daddy, make it a craft out of trash.
Go for it, baby. It doesn't feel super thick, like I'm gonna be dying in this if I was to wear this in say like a 50, 55 degree day. But I'd say the thickness of this would probably feel pretty comfortable between like 35 to 55 degrees. It feels like it's gonna be a good like layer, like I could probably get it on underneath the wax trucker jacket. And I feel like, yeah, I think I'm gonna be very satisfied with this. I feel like this is right about where I like my hoodies to be. Not too thick, not too thin. And both of them, again, these are the same thing, the black and the rust, just different colorways. And they both feel, oh, I like that. I didn't notice this when I actually requested the rust, that it has the black zipper. I like that. It just kind of makes it a little two-tone. It breaks it up a little bit so it's not one solid color. And I really like this rust color. This is really nice. This is, I think once this gets a couple washes in it and it gets a little bit of a fade look into it, this is gonna be a really optimal color for me. But yeah, the thickness and the feel of the fleece is really nice. And the thickness of this, I feel like this is like my perfect hoodie. I have a couple hoodies that are now probably paper thin because they're super old and I bought them and I refuse to get rid of them because they were like the right weight. But the 10-year hoodie is, I'm liking this, the overall feel of it. I have a pretty durable feeling shell, a very soft, lush liner, and the thickness that I really like out of a hoodie. So I think I'm gonna be super satisfied with these. And the mornings are getting a little warm for a jacket, but it's right about hoodie weather. So I think these two hoodies are going to be installed quite frequently over the next couple of weeks before hopefully I walk out and it's like 80, 90 degrees at 8 in the morning when I'm going to work. Wishful thinking, probably not gonna happen, but I just love it when it's really hot outside. Okay, moving on. Next, we have the Everyday Stretch Pants. Now these, they have a fair amount of stretch in them. I said these are the 94% cotton and the American are 95. So this is a 94% cotton with, I have to refer to my notes because I already forgot. I gave too many specs. 4% polyester and 2% elastic. So these are 94% cotton, which I prefer the higher amount of cotton in my jeans because the more cotton, the more durable the jeans are ultimately going to be. But these feel pretty good. I'm liking the stretch and the overall feel to the touch of these. They feel good. They don't feel like they're going to be super stiff, because even though they're stretch, I've had plenty of jeans that I've gotten them and it felt like I was touching like sandpaper, and these feel really nice. The inside of them feels pretty good. These are the driftwood colorway, so there's a little bit of like a fading, like a little worn in look to them, but they're not like a totally rinsed out jean, which I prefer. I want to do a little bit of my own wearing in of my jeans, if you will. This is how I like my jeans. It's a little bit darker wash with that little bit of a worn in look. I certainly don't want any holes in my jeans. If there's going to be holes in my jeans, I want to put them there on my own. But I like this little bit of worn in look without having a completely washed out front. I would like to wear my jeans in on my own. So this is a look that I like to go for. It kind of breaks up the color so it's not a solid piece of dark wash material, so I don't look like I'm a greaser from the 1950s. But overall, again, very happy with the feel of these right out the box. They're feeling very nice, very good to the touch, and thus far, pretty pleased with them. Next, we're going with the All-American stretch. Now, these are the American-made version of the all-day stretch, and this is a little bit darker version of them. They do come in slightly different colorways, again in a slim fit, but this colorway is the vintage over-dyed colorway. Again, we have a little bit of the look of the worn-in look here without it being completely washed out in the knees and the thighs. Now, this is a little bit darker than what I'm normally going for, but I just saw this colorway and I decided I wanted to try it. I like the way this is looking. I feel like this might end up being a pretty good size for me. There is something inside one of these pockets. I believe it is a silicate gel. Oh no, it is, it's the stones, because they're stone wash jeans and it's falling apart in my hands. It's like a chalk. So let's just empty out the pocket real quick. Okay, inhaled a little bit too much of that. Now these are a little bit darker than what I normally go for, but when I saw this colorway, I really liked it. I figured it felt like it has this, even in person, it looks a little bit more like almost like a green hue to it. Now, it doesn't come across on the camera super green, but I like it in person. It looks like it has a little bit of a green hue to it, which are an old pair of, I believe, Levi 527s I had. This will remind me of an old pair of 527s I had a long time ago. Loved them so much I wore them completely out. So this reminded me of an old pair of jeans that I really loved. So when I saw this colorway, I decided that I was gonna go for it because it reminded me of an old pair of jeans that I actually absolutely loved. And again, these feel very similar to the Chinese version. This is again the American-made version, but they feel very similar. These are 95% cotton, so there's that little bit more cotton in here. So I feel like these might be a little bit more durable. Again, I didn't necessarily want these just because of the more expensive American-made version. I just said I preferred these because I wanted the pants that had a little bit more cotton in them. But they feel very nice to the touch. Again, in the slim fit. Very happy with these. Like this finish a lot more in person than I did when I saw it on the computer, but I'm very happy I went with it because these look almost identical to my favorite pair of, one of my favorite pairs of Levi's that I've ever had. Oh, these are the 365 pants. Now, one of the reasons I really like these is right here, the pockets. My khaki pants, I need to have khaki pants that have more of a jean pocket. When it has a slit pocket on it, whenever I sit down, everything falls out of the pocket. So I saw these and they have the actual like jean denim pants pockets, and I said, yeah, I definitely have to try those because I definitely need some more khaki pants. Although I don't really dress up more for work, I dress more casual because I never know what I'm gonna be doing. I might be crawling around on the ground, I might be running through the dirt. I was running through the woods last week unexpectedly in a brand new pair of shoes, so first day I wore the shoes, got them covered in mud. Wasn't too happy about that, but one of the reasons that I dress a little more casual at work is I never know what I'm gonna be doing. I could be sitting on my computer editing all day long, I could be running around outside all day long. So generally I dress a little bit more casual, so when I do wear khakis, I like them to be more of a jean, like a denim fit of a pant as opposed to a slack. But I like the way they fit, but the biggest sell point for me is the pockets. I hate the slit pockets that are on pants because it kind of comes down like this. You sit down, everything falls out of your pocket. You lose all your change, you lose your keys, everything falls out. My pocket knife is always lost. And I hate when I lose my Swiss Army knife. So when I saw these pockets, it was a no-brainer. I needed a new pair of khakis, and I said, yeah, that was one of the pairs of pants I definitely have to try. So when I saw the 365 pants, I said, yeah, I definitely have to put that on that list of things that I'm interested in, because Flint and Tinder, very satisfied with the brand, in-house brand of Huckberry, once again, but the pockets that I absolutely love. And the pants feel a little bit thinner, which is good because I do wear pants all year round at work. I am allowed to wear shorts, but I prefer to wear pants. So I generally wear jeans all winter long, and then in the summer I usually switch more to pants because they're a little bit thinner, a little bit cooler for the hot weather, because it does get quite warm here in northeastern Pennsylvania in the summer. So wearing pants a little bit thinner, it definitely helps me. Next we have the Rover Pants by Proof. Now Proof is also another in-house brand of Huckberry. I will say, online, these did look a little bit more grayish than light olive. In person, these are definitely a lot more olive than gray. Even looking at the camera, it does look a little bit more rinsed out and washed out than it does in person. So these definitely are more of an olive colorway in person, but nonetheless, these look really, really good. I also like the blacked out accents with the all black button and the all black rivets. I thought that was kind of cool, and it does have this little bit of branding that's very hard to see, but it looks kind of cool. It's right there at the top of the right pocket. I like that little bit of branding. So I like the way the branding was kind of hidden, and I like the black touches of the all black rivets and the black button. And again, these feel pretty nice. These are what, 73% cotton? And that 25% Reprieve True Temp 365, which sounds interesting to me. The materials that these are made out of, these are going to be kind of like a jean, but a wicking jean, and I liked that wicking out of like a pair of pants that aren't like a all active pair of pants, like a hiker pants or anything like that, out of just like an almost denim, like an almost jean pair of pants. So I figured that was something that I definitely wanted to try. And when I saw the Rover pants here, that material, the colorway, the blackout accents on it. This was the first pair of pants that I looked at when I started communicating with Huckberry, and they said that they wanted to do some partnerships with me. So the Rover pant was the first pant that I was looking at, and this was the one that caught my eye. Very first pair of pants when I started looking that caught my eye. So I'm very excited about these in particular, but all together I have a lot of stuff here to be taking a look at. More stuff than I anticipated, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity to take a look at all of this haul. This is way more stuff than I thought. So I will be testing out and wearing each of these items. I'll be going back and talking about these. And the way I plan on testing out each of these, the pants in particular, is generally I wear my jeans for 3 days in a row, then I'll wash them. So I'll probably just cycle through all of these jeans about the same time. So I'll be wearing them all over, say, the next month and a half. I might go a little bit longer before I do the full review of the pants, just because I'm going to wear them for a couple days, swap out for a different pair, wash them obviously, and then I'll kind of keep going back. I'll kind of cycle through all of these pants over the next, month and a half or so, and then I'll end up doing my individual reviews of each of them after that. The hoodies will definitely be getting worn the same time as I'm wearing the pants, so check back in about a month and a half's time. There'll be a bunch of Huckberry videos coming out. So again, this has been a partnership video with Huckberry. They did send me this huge haul for free, but again, all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I'm a little overwhelmed with the amount of goods here. I did not expect this much stuff to arrive, so I'm excited and a little overwhelmed, but we're gonna get through this. We'll get through these hard times together and wear all of these clothes. So stay tuned for a bunch of videos coming out of all of this gear. But if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night.